What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'll be teaching you all the tips and tricks on how to pass your DMV permit written test on the first try. In this video I'll be covering three major points. Number one being how you should prepare for the DMV written test. Number two, what documents you need to bring to the DMV to actually take your test, and number three, what the actual test is actually like. Alright, so make sure you guys watch until the end of this video to get every single little detail on how to pass your DMV permit test on the very first try. Let's get it, let's go! So the very first step is actually preparing for the test. This is arguably the most important step out of the three, because you need to go into the DMV prepared and ready to take the test, alright? I heard a lot of people say like the DMV test is based on common sense, and that may be true in some questions, but you can't just use common sense to pass the test, because there are very specific questions they ask and detailed, alright? So you need to actually prepare. Okay, so the very first step in preparing for your DMV test is to actually read the driver's handbook. You could get the physical copy of the driver's handbook by going to your DMV's office and getting it, or you could just read it online. Search your state's name and then put DMV driver's handbook, and you should get it on the first Google search. It's super important to actually read the driver's handbook before anything. This should be your first step, okay? Because your whole test is basically in this book and all the answers are there, but you need to get like a basic overview first before doing any other preparations. After you're finished with step one and reading the driver's handbook, you're ready to take practice tests. Step two is basically taking practice tests to prepare, because you need to get in the zone of taking a test similar to the actual DMV test. Alright, so I'll be showing you guys a very good app that you can use that is free to take some practice tests. So I recommend everybody to get this app in the App Store called DMV Genie Permit Practice Test. It has a 4.8 star rating, and I personally think this is the best app that you can use to take practice tests on. So let's open up the app. So as you can see from the screen, DMV Genie offers you different modes of tests you can take, such as easy, hard, hardest, and exam mode. So basically I would start off taking all of the easy tests, Nevada DMV practice test 1, and also you just have to select your state, so you can change your state like that, and whatever state you're in you can just change it. And basically the DMV, this is a very helpful app, and in my personal experience, after taking the DMV test, this app is actually very similar to the actual test, alright? There's very similar questions. So let's try to take this test. I'll restart it. There's a lot of ads though, that's the bad part. Okay, so it says to enter a freeway you should enter the freeway at or near the speed of freeway traffic. So if that's true, you get the answer right and you move on. And say if you get a question you don't know, you can just press the hint button, and it says 5 or 6 car lanes ahead. When passing on a 2-lane road, you should switch on your left signal at least. So the hint is 5 or 6 cars lanes ahead. So I think that's probably 100 feet ahead. Yeah. And if you get a question actually wrong, like if I press that, you can go back and then you could go to your challenge bank. Your challenge bank is basically the questions you just got wrong. So this is the question I just got wrong. So if you get questions wrong, it automatically enter into your challenge bank, and you can go back and review them. And the best part of this app is that it actually gives you a DMV test simulator. So it's basically just like the DMV test, and there's 50 questions, and after you get 40 questions right, after you get 80% right, the test automatically stops you and you pass. So you don't get a hint in this one. This is like actually the test, so if you get it right, you get it right. Alright, this app, if you want to get the premium features, you have to buy it. So this is $9.99. I don't think you should buy it. Just use the free one and just take the test that they provide you for free. And they have general, they have road signs test, they have a fines and limit test, and they have the exam mode. So this is probably the most helpful app you guys can use. So I definitely recommend you guys to download the DMV Genie app. after you have read your DMV driver's excuse me, after you have read your DMV driver's handbook. Alright, so after I messed around with the DMV Genie app and I completed all of the tests and got 100%, I recommend you guys to keep taking the test until you pass with 100% on every test, and that really helped me. And after that, I decided to go online and search up practice tests online from the DMV, and I'll link them in the description, all of the good practice tests that I took that really helped me. And yeah, so check those out if you want to take some practice tests after you finish the DMV Genie. So after you guys feel like you're done taking practice tests and you've been passing 90% of them, the final step in preparing for the DMV test is to actually go back and reread your driver's handbook. Like this time, you don't actually have to read every single word. Just scan through it, okay? Just scan through it to refresh your memory. And I recommend you guys to use the notes section of the book if your DMV handbook, if your DMV handbook gives you a note section, to actually write down some important stuff that you might be forgetting, okay? And yeah, that's basically the final step. So now I'll inform you guys on what you need to actually bring to the DMV to actually take the test. So first off, you need to get your attendance approved. You need a DMV 301 form that you can print online from the DMV website, and you have to bring it to the school and they'll sign it off. Like they have to sign off on your attendance that you're eligible for a DMV permit. Secondly, you need to complete the application for the DMV. So you have to put your address, your social security, and all of your personal information on like a paperwork. And I recommend you guys to do this at home so you don't have to go into the DMV and do it and wait even longer. Okay, so just finish all of the paperwork at home. And yeah, I'll leave in the description for all of my Nevadan people on all of the things that you can print at home that you need to bring to the DMV. Okay, so thirdly, you need to bring your social security card. They'll check that. And then fourth, you need your birth certificate. They'll require your birth certificate as well. Number 5, you should bring your student ID as proof of residency. Okay. Alright, so now that I've told you guys what you guys need to bring, I'll be explaining as clearly as I remember how the actual DMV test was, okay? So I was pretty nervous when I went to take it. I was probably like stressing out for no reason. You guys don't have to stress about it if you prepared and did all of the 3 steps of preparation that I told you guys. And I was just stressing out for no reason, like there's nothing to stress about. So basically, you go into a room for testing and there's like a touch screen computer. So there's no mouse or anything. You have to touch it like a phone. Okay, so it's actually pretty easy. The test, it was really quiet in the room. Okay, so the actual test, there was a lot of true or false questions. Okay, so it's like, is it true that pedestrians always have the right of way? And you have to press true and correct. It'll tell you if you got the question correct or incorrect. So it'll show you the correct answer if you got the question incorrect. So it'll tell you that how many questions you got right and how many questions you got wrong. Okay, so at the end of the test, I got 4 questions wrong and the rest I got right. So I was like, when I got a question wrong, I was like, oh my god, this is the end of the world. But don't panic, okay? Just stick to the flow and keep going, okay? Don't second guess your answers. And surprisingly, the DMV test that I took only had like 3 answer choices, so it's actually pretty easy. It only had like option A, B, or C. So you had like a good percentage of getting a question right. And most of the questions, they ask you about traffic signs, traffic violations, and like demerit points. Also, they ask you about the right of way a lot, like what is right of way, like pedestrians have right of way, what is a roundabout for. The test varies for person to person. The person next to me actually failed, and I kept hearing him like, oh my god. He kept like moaning because I guess he got questions wrong. I found it kind of funny. So I hope you guys found this video very useful. Make sure you guys use my 3 preparation tricks, and yeah, I think you should be just fine for the DMV test. And I hope you guys good luck on passing your permit test and actually start driving, because that's probably every teenager's dream, is to just start driving and being independent and stuff. Like, I could relate with you. Yeah, if you guys passed the test and found my tips useful, comment down below how the DMV test was for you and your experience. And yeah, Hope you guys passed the test, and thanks for watching this video. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and comment down below if this video helped you, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel because I will be posting more content as school starts. So peace out, guys. Hope you guys passed the test, and yeah, woo!
Well, it ain't perfect, but I don't mind.